And Willis Podcast. This is just a kind of a celebration video. Donald Trump will be our president again if they don't kill him first. I say that because I don't trust the left to just let it go. I do believe the charges and these trials, all that's going to go away. I would not even be shocked to see Biden actually issue a pardon to him, which I don't think technically he can issue a pardon. Oh, he might pardon his felony thing that they got over on him. I don't know. We know it's all bogus. We know it's a bunch of baloney, and either way, Trump's going to get it appealed and get rid of it. But I wouldn't be shocked if Biden actually just goes ahead and pardons him, in basically like a political deal, saying like, I'm going to pardon Hunter. We know he's got to pardon his son, or he may be saying, if you'll pardon. If I pardon you for this, like, please promise me you'll pardon my son Hunter, because we all know he's guilty as all get out for that. So that's what I see kind of happening. It again, it's still kind of a total shock. I watched the election live. I stayed up till probably about 3 watching even Trump's speech and things like that. It was pretty hilarious that Kamala did not even show up for her people. I know Hillary did the same thing back when she lost. I just thought it was like really poetic how she just left her people standing there and then didn't even really like, oh, by the way, no, I'm not coming here to talk to you guys. I know you've been standing here for hours to hear me talk, but I'm not coming. And then she waits till 4 o'clock the next day, and she never actually congratulated Trump. She did call him and say she was conceding. She never, but I mean, she wasn't horribly uncivil. She said what she had to. I think she tried to get through that whole, you've just been beaten by the man that you have tried to convince the entire country is a demon and evil and a Nazi and Hitler, and then you have to realize that the entire country voted against you and voted you out. And so I think it's beautiful, it's poetic. And obviously God was very merciful to our country, and we ought to be very grateful for that and thankful. And I am very thankful, and I think honestly, America as a whole issued a referendum on the last 4 years. And, I Facebook posted on this today, and I don't remember what all I wrote on there, but basically, like, you've got an administration that made, as a matter of policy, corruption, lying, dishonesty, embarrassing our country, putting other countries first, putting our enemies first, putting illegal immigrants first, no border security, absolutely insulting our troops, disastrous military exit from Afghanistan, absolutely disastrous policies, economic, just ruining our economy, oppressing business owners, religious oppression, the whole COVID lockdowns, the vaccinations, all of the things that Americans are not, that's not us. And I think America as a whole saw that and got rid of them. So this was an amazing day in American history, and I am so proud to be an American and to have seen it happen. And I do pray these next 4 years will be the best we've ever had. And I'm sure the left is actually taking this a lot better than I thought they would, and that's good. But I think they also realized that the people spoke. Trump didn't steal any election. I do believe the last one was stole from him. Sue me. And good to see those people comment live. This is cool. I'm doing a live video. I don't do this normally. But I do think the country as a whole, even the people that didn't vote for him, are going to find out later that he actually did save the republic. The republic is for now saved. And that is just, even our international relationships have immediately improved. The economy immediately improved, and even our adversaries now are going to back down and have more respect for our country, because they realize we no longer have a cackling, inept, semi-brain-dead administration running this country. We now are going to have someone who's going to make Ronald Reagan look like a pushover. Reagan was great, but Trump is so much stronger and smarter, and the man is so mentally ahead of his enemies as far as his intellect and just his alertness and his common sense. And I think the American people saw that. It is what it is. You can look at the map of the election. Look at I posted on my Facebook page. I may attach it here. The county breakdown. Even the states that Trump lost, most of that land mass in those places went for Trump. Yeah, I did not want to wake up that morning, James, and I did not want to wake up that morning and see that we were going to have another 4 years, because I don't think the Republic would have survived for another 4 years. I don't think the Republic would have made it. And I don't mean we would have all died. I just mean the America that we are in right now, we would not look like that in 4 years. I mean, we cannot do another 4 years of open borders. We cannot. The world was honestly, and I actually had a German friend actually in my home for he came over for 2 different days this week, and we were talking about all this. Europe looks at Biden and Kamala and just like cannot believe that anyone in America would want that kind of person leading our country. That our enemies like Putin, China, even North Korea, and Iran. Why would you want a leader that is so stupid and weak and inept for our enemies to look at? So even on that front, we are so much better off instantly overnight. It would be interesting to see if Kamala somehow tries to force Biden to resign so that she could become the first woman president, which would be kind of hilarious because she would only be president for like maybe 2 months. That would be interesting to see if that happens. At this point, I think Biden's just really grateful that he didn't lose. So Biden, I do believe he stole I don't know that he stole it, but I do believe the election was stolen, the last one. So technically, Biden has never lost to Trump in a head-on race. And I think, honestly, he's just going to go home and ride off in the sunset and be happy about that. And I don't really think that him and Kamala are too chummy. I know that Jill Biden absolutely hates her guts because Jill Biden used her husband as like a way to get her in the limelight. That man should be in a retirement home. He should be in some kind of care facility, not sitting in the highest job in the land. And now that he's been pushed out, he was pushed out. I mean, they did a party coup on Biden, and Kamala got in and ran as a presidential candidate, having never one time been voted on by anyone for that job. Okay, so I think that's kind of interesting. And so I think Biden's just going to consider himself very fortunate that it wasn't him out there today giving that concession speech. So, and also the numbers that we see makes us all, the people that talked about this, we need to really go back and look at that election last year that we haven't been allowed to talk about for 4 years. And we need to see what really went on, because there was some fishy stuff going on. And I think everybody knows it. Everyone knows it. It's just we can't talk about it. For the last 4 years, if you talk about it, you're some kind of election result denier or some conspiracy theorist. Conspiracy theories sound crazy until they're proven true. And a conspiracy theory, I don't want to get off on topic on that, but it is a conspiracy theory until it comes out to be true. And then all of a sudden, all the people who people act like, oh, they're crazy. Oh, actually, no, they were thinking. So, again, it's a good day for America. This is a good day for Democrats. They just don't know it. That's the beautiful thing. Like, Trump is going to make our country so much better than it is now, even for the people who hate his guts. They don't realize it, but he is the adult in the room this country has needed for 4 years. And I'm just very happy to see it. All right, I'm going to sign off, and maybe I'll do some live stuff again, but just thought I would shout out, if you enjoyed this video and my other videos, please subscribe, like. I really appreciate it, and I will maybe do an actual episode tomorrow. God bless you all, and may God bless the United States of America.